Yo, what's up, Swag? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Lauren, aka KL Swag, back here with a video, man. We are back here with another Matt B. Great reaction. Look, man, what Deion Sanders is doing is unbelievable. Let's get into it, bro. We got a lot to talk about, y'all, man. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all, bro.
And what's really funny to me is, I guess you'd say some of these haters, they're trying to come up with excuses. They're either not talking about it or they're trying to figure out as to how Colorado's 6-2. They can't accept the fact that Coach Prime's doing a heck of a job and this is a good football team. I've now started seeing some people saying, and I've seen in my comments, oh, well, Matt, because I've been giving Colorado credit. Well, Matt, Colorado, they're not playing anybody. Look at their schedule. They're in a weak conference. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great start to your week. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. Man, oh man, one thing you need to know about your boy Matt is I'm extremely big on giving credit when credit is due.
And also, I'm sorry, you guys, I have not been reacting to well-off media. I have not been reacting to Colorado videos. I am truly, truly sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. Man, I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not going to lie. I literally betted on like one of the Colorado games or whatever to go under on them. Now y'all know I'm a Colorado fan, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. The shit pissed me off, bro, and I just didn't react to no Colorado videos after that. But I'm back, bro. I'm back and stuff like that. I did not realize you guys saw when I did a video, bro. I did a video and I said Colorado's gonna have a hard schedule. Can they win? Yes, but most likely they will lose to these good teams: Kansas Jayhawks, Cincinnati, Arizona with that raw ass receiver. The Kansas State, the only reason why they lost that game is because of that nigga, Travis Hunter. They would have won versus Kansas State. Travis Hunter got out of the game because he talking about his shoulder and all this stuff. You know, because you want to know why? He plays both sides of the ball. You getting hit and he also delivering the hitting. You know, so bro, I'm not gonna lie. They're really supposed to be 7-1 if you want to keep it real. You know, for real, bro. I did not think Colorado would be playing this damn good. Y'all know I'm a Colorado fan. I got a jersey and everything. I got the Dylan Edwards jersey from last year, the one that he had. But I told y'all I'm gonna keep it for skits and stuff like that. You know, but bro, this is insane. It's insane that they winning like this, bro, and going this crazy. But let's get into the video.
Now, with that being said, it doesn't mean I'm not going to critique you because I'm going to do that as well. When it comes to college football, college basketball, any sport or anything we talk about on this channel, I firmly believe I'm the biggest critic out there. But, and I have an astronomical big but, I'm also your biggest fan out there, your biggest ally. You see, when your favorite team's doing good, nobody, I mean absolutely nobody's going to clap it up more than me, myself, and I for them. On the contrary, when your team's sucking it up and they're just playing some bad football, nobody's going to be harsher on them than me, myself, and I. I call things for how I see it, and I understand it completely. I don't expect you, even if it is the truth, I do not expect you to be thrilled when I say, oh yeah, your team sucks, your offense is terrible, defense is bad, and stuff like that. As a fan, I totally get it 100% when you stick up for your team when I say something bad about them. And you want to know what fan base was sticking up for their team through the thick and thin? The Colorado Buffaloes. I mean this in a good way. Those are some of the craziest, most passionate, and ride-or-die fans I've ever seen in my time covering college football on this channel. Last year especially, for better or for worse, you couldn't tell Colorado fans nothing. They straight up was like, hey man, we're going to turn this shipwreck around and you're either with us or you're against us. Speaking of last year, that leads me to my next point perfectly. It wasn't a good season. They got up to the amazing 3-0 start, but finished with a miserable record of 4-8. It is worth being mentioned they were in one of the best.
And that was all because of the defense and the offensive line. And the defensive line, whatever Deion Sanders did, bro, he did his job. The whole organization, yeah, the whole organization, the whole Colorado staff, football staff, definitely watched film, definitely knew who to take out and who to put in the game, knowing the the times when they were losing and stuff like that. They watched film, they did their job, and now look at them now. They're 6-2, which is crazy. Like I said before, they were supposed to win versus Kansas State, but the defense was tripping and stuff, and stuff like that. Y'all got to think about this, bro. I know I did not react to the Cincinnati game, but it's going to be my little reaction to it, bro. Cincinnati, I did not think they was going to beat Cincinnati. These niggas came out hot. Shador Sanders throwing 15 for 15 completions. Dude was going crazy in the damn near the first half. Then the defense playing amazing. Number 7, Cameron Silman, whatever you say his name, the dude that got exposed at Jackson State. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He got his ass stiffed on so bad when he was playing at Jackson State. That's all I can remember now. But bro has been playing now. I can remember him making great plays, bro. Yes, he got embarrassed back then at Jackson State and stuff like that. He got stiffed on like crazy. I never saw a stiff on like that. That shit was worse than Derrick Henry. But anyways, bro, he's been making plays, bro. He's been the damn near the leader of the defense. It's not Shiloh. It's Cameron. Bro, that defense, Hill Green, that linebacker, bro. Nigga, you been going stupid. I'm talking about you been crashing shit. That Hill Green linebacker, I'm talking about, he's a great run stopper. Bro, defensive line playing good. Corners playing good. They got a nigga named Hodge. He been playing good. Snapping. Bruh, these motherfuckers snapping, bruh.
Better conferences last year, and that was the Pac-12. I mean, that was a gauntlet. But it doesn't matter how you slice and dice this up. Ending the year on a 6-game losing streak, not good. And I said this all last year, and it's not me hating or anything. It's the cold hard truth. And for some odd reason, Colorado fans have hating and analyzing mixed up. Yet again, I understand some of it's defending your team, but some of it was just delusional. There was people saying I was a Colorado hater when I came up here and said, yeah, they have a terrible defense and they suck, but is that hating or is that reality? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. I'm not really asking you. I'm telling you, it's reality. Or my apologies, it was reality last year. And some, not all, but some Colorado fans had this vendetta made up in their minds that Matt B. Gray loves to hate on Colorado, which is just ridiculous. My life doesn't change whether Colorado goes undefeated or loses every single game. I just call things for how I see it, and last year, they sucked. They were booty cheeks. And I gave that Colorado fan base and Colorado program HE double hockey sticks all year long, and really part of this offseason and the beginning of this season. And like we started off the video, I'm going to be the biggest critic, but I'm also going to be your biggest outline friend. Fast forward time into the season 2024, you know what it's time to do now? It's time to praise this Colorado football team, but not only the football team, I'm going to pop it up a little bit, the program. This program was left out to dry 2 years ago, and they stumbled across a man that goes by the name of Deion Sanders. Mr. Coach Brown has done nothing short of a fantastic job there, and look at this turnaround. It's amazing, and to me, it is hard to believe. If you would have told me 2 years ago Colorado was going to be sitting at a very impressive 6-2 in year number 2, I don't know if I would have believed you. Hindsight's 20/20, but not even looking at this program from 2 years ago, just looking at them last year, it is almost unbelievable. That defense last year couldn't stop a nosebleed. Look at them now. Speaking of not being able to stop a nosebleed, you could say the same thing for the offensive line last year. And now they have what I would label as a slightly above average defense. They got a ferocious front seven, and that offense is clicking on all cylinders. Do they have the greatest offensive line unit I've ever seen in my life? Absolutely not, but it's good. And what's really odd about this is when Colorado was losing last year, everybody was talking trash on them, everybody was hating on them, saying this and that. Everybody had an opinion. But now, I see they're 6-2, they're bowl eligible, and Mondays where you see a lot of people talking about stuff, but it's crickets. I'm going to go back to this. You say what you want about me, feel how you want about me, you're entitled to your own opinion. Yeah, I criticize them, but now I'm giving them credit where credit is due. And I'm baffled at the fact that nobody's even talking about this Colorado team right now. I'll talk more about that in just a second, but let me show you where they were at in 2022. Colorado wasn't just one of the worst teams in the nation. In my humble opinion, they were the worst team in the nation. They finished the season 1-11, and I want you to take a look at some of these scores. Look at the last 4 games. 49-10, 55-17, 54-7, and 63-21. They didn't even have a game within 30. And now here we are. 2024, only 2 years later, 6-2, and they're really...
Nebraska was the only game that they got beat real bad, and they got embarrassed. Shador was completely off it. Everybody was off it. That was the only game. Nebraska was the only game that they actually deserved to lose that game. Colorado, what was it? Kansas State? They were supposed to win that game.
Really close, or they were really close to beating Kansas State and being at 7-1.
And I'm not gonna lie, UCF, I gotta get a job now. UCF versus Colorado, I put a lot of money in that game. Oh my gosh. I put a lot of money in that game. I thought KJ Jefferson. I hope KJ Jefferson never ever starts for UCF again. I put so much money in that game, bro. For Shador Sanders in Colorado. Because y'all know Shador Sanders throws over 300 yards. Travis gets 100 something yards every game. I'm thinking this game was going to be a back and forth type of game. KJ Jefferson, anybody that knows KJ Jefferson, he was like that at Arkansas. Now these niggas done went to freaking UCF and playing trash? Nigga, you got a freshman starting over you? Nigga, I'm talking about, bro, I put money on that game, bro. On players. And KJ Jefferson fumbled the ball. Ended the whole game, bro. Shador Sanders did not have to do nothing else. It was a field goal. He threw a touchdown, and that was it. Travis got him a little touchdown. It didn't have to be a back and forth. Shador and Travis did not even get. Shador didn't get 300 plus yards. Travis didn't get 100 and something plus yards. He didn't even get that. Bro, because the game turned into a damn blowout. The defense was playing lights out. All because you know who? Jefferson, fumble. The R.J. Harvey, fumble. These niggas played terrible. And that's when my day crumbled.
And what's really funny to me is, I guess you'd say some of these haters, they're trying to come up with excuses. They're either not talking about it or they're trying to figure out as to how Colorado's 6-2. They can't accept the fact that Coach Prime's doing a heck of a job, and this is a good football team. Sometimes the answer's right in front of you, and to all the naysayers, I'm going to tell you right now, it's just as simple as Colorado's good. That's it. I've now started seeing some people saying, and I've seen in my comments, oh, well, Matt, because I've been giving Colorado credit, well, Matt, Colorado, they're not playing anybody. Look at their schedule. They're in a weak conference. If you're one of those people saying that, come on, man. Just give them some credits. Now, am I going to sit up here and act like the Big 12 is good? No, because they're not. It is a weak conference. But that still doesn't change the fact that Colorado's 6-2, and none of you who are saying the Big 12 is a weak conference thought Colorado would go 6-2. You see what I'm saying? So since Colorado has started out this good, you're now having to come up with something else and say, oh, well, yeah, I mean, they're doing okay, but look who they're playing. They're not playing anybody. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but against UCF, they just completely destroyed them. Same thing against Arizona, and I'd say...
Lost me so much money in that game, that UCF game. F KJ Jefferson, bro.
The same thing against Cincinnati. That scores deceive, and that game was over in the third quarter. And against K-State, who a lot of people respect, they only lost by 3, and they were winning late in the fourth quarter. So this whole, oh, well, Colorado's not...
That was because that defense played so bad. They could not stop the run. They could not stop Gibbons. They couldn't stop him.
Not playing anybody. Is there some validity to it? Yeah, but I think that's a loser mentality. Coach Prime has done an unreal job there, and I said this since day one. In year one, I expected, or I thought the goal should be to win 3 or 4 games, and they did that. In year 2, I thought the goal should be 6 wins. In year 3, 8 or 9. In year 4, 9, 10, 11. Well, here we are in year 2, and they're already at 6. So I think he's way ahead of schedule. I also have a hard time believing they won't get to 8 wins because look at who they got left. Texas Tech, not very good. Utah, they suck.
They're going to beat Utah. They're going to beat Texas Tech. They're going to beat Kansas. And they, it might be a little fight with Oklahoma State, but they're gonna beat. No, I think the only thing I'm gonna say about Kansas, they got the Daniels dude, but the way they got the Daniels dude and they got the running back, the raw ass running back. But overall, bro, I see Colorado winning all these other games, bro.
This year,
Texas Tech is, I say, you guys, is the only person I feel like that might get them some work because of that running back. Their running back is really, really good, and they run the ball real heavy. And Colorado has a bad time with stopping the run, bro. They're really bad at stopping the run. So we gonna see.
They suck this year as well in Oklahoma State, and they also suck. Unless Colorado can somehow sneak into that Big 12 championship, they're going to need some help. They're not going to make the playoff. Even if they win out, they just don't have the strength of schedule to do so. They could beat Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, and Oak State by 20 apiece, and they're still not going to get into a playoff at an
Damn, for real?
large spot. Within a year and a half, Coach Prime has turned this into a serious, legit program and a legit contender in the Big 12.
So they really needed to beat Kansas State, bro. And like I said, I put that on Travis. Travis wasn't in the game. It changed the whole game, bro. Number 24, Hodge. He got his ass bombed up, and that's the reason why they lost the game, bro. Travis, they best player, Colorado was not in the game, bro. He was not in. Travis was not in the game to guard number 1. Do you think his name was like Jace Brown or something like that? Travis was supposed to be on him. Travis was supposed to be on the best receiver in the game. The best receiver went crazy on the backup, and they won the game.
I just can't get over how fast he turned this crap show around, because look at Hugh Freeze in Auburn. Hugh Freeze is in year 2 at Auburn, and he might not even make a bowl game this year. Coach Brown's doing a fantastic job when it comes to recruiting, player development, the transfer portal, everything. These next 4 weeks are going to be really interesting because all of these are games that you should win. But that's also a weird place to be in if you're Colorado, because ever since, Coach Brown got there, they've been doubted. Well, now they're going to be the favorites. And I didn't even bring this up, but we talked about it in a video earlier today. Colorado is now ranked inside the top 25. I'm going to go back to this. You can say all you want, and I'll see all the comments about, the Big 12 sucks and Colorado hasn't played nobody. So here's my rebuttal to that. We're not giving credit to people anymore for taking care of business. I feel like there's a double standard sometimes when it comes to Colorado, because when they beat a team they're supposed to beat, everybody's like, yeah, well, it doesn't count. I want to see them play somebody better. It's like the goalpost continues to move. It's like when they do something that people didn't think they could do in the first place, it's like, let's see if you can do this. And then they do that, and it's like, okay, well, then let's see you do this, and then let's see you do that. And it goes on and on and on. It's never any cycle. I'm not trying to sit up here and convince you that Colorado is one of the best teams in the nation, because they're not. I'm just saying it's time to give credit where it's due. Coach Brown's done an unbelievable job there, and there's many more things I could say, but wanted it off here. I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts.
But yeah, man. Love y'all. Stay swagged up, man. Damn, let me know how y'all feel, man. Ooh.